Hello everyone. In this video lecture, I'm going to explain you on the topic of issues in designing ad hoc wireless routing protocols. So, what are all the issues we are facing in routing? So, these are all the five different categories. One is mobility, second one is bandwidth constraint, error prone shared broadcast radio channel, hidden and exposed terminal problems, and resource constraints. So, we are going to see one by one. The first is mobility. So in the network topology, it is highly dynamic due to movement of nodes. Hence, an ongoing session suffers a frequent path breaks. This is one of the main drawback which comes under the mobility. So the disruption will occur due to the movement of either intermediate nodes in the path or end nodes. So in this wired network routing protocols, it cannot be used in ad hoc wireless networks because the nodes are here or not stationary and the convergence is very slow in the wired networks. Mobility of nodes results in frequent changing network topologies and it is frequent path breaks. So these are all the three important points which you have to keep in mind. Under the mobility issues, it is highly dynamic, it undergoes frequent path breaks, it undergoes frequent topology changes. So the next issue is bandwidth constraints. In a wireless network, the radio band is limited and hence the data rates it can offer are much less than the wired network can offer. So this requires the routing protocol that use the bandwidth optimally by keeping the overhead as low as possible. So the point which we have to keep in mind that the radio band is limited, hence the data rates are also smaller. So the bandwidth has to be used carefully to avoid overheads. So in this, the topology will get changed and more control overhead in return consumes more bandwidth. So this is the main bandwidth constraints which we are facing in the issues of the routing protocol, issues in designing the routing protocol. The next problem is error prone shared broadcast radio channel. So this broadcast nature of the radio channel poses a unique challenge in the ad hoc wireless networks. So in this wireless links, it have the time varying characteristics in terms of link capacity and link error probability. So it requires that this ad hoc wireless network routing protocol will interact with the MAC layer to find an alternate routes through better quality links. So the collision of data and control packets produces the less congestion. The fine path we can find the path with less amount of congestion. The next issue is hidden terminal problem. This hidden terminal problem refers to the collision of packets at the receiving node due to simultaneous transmission of those nodes that are not within the direct transmission range of the receiver but or within the transmission range of the receiver. So here the collision will occur when both nodes transmit a packets at the same time without knowing. So I'll be explaining you this problem in another video lecture where you'll be getting a clear understanding, where you'll get a better understanding of these two concepts. The next issue is exposed terminal problem. So in the exposed terminal problem, it refers to the inability of a node which is blocked due to a transmission by a nearby transmitting node to transmit to another node. In the same way, I've told already in the previous slide, I'll be explaining these two concepts in another video lecture where you'll be find a better understanding of these two problems. So the next issue is resource constraints. So two essential and limited sources that are battery life and processing power, right? So the devices used in this ad hoc wireless network requires a portability and hence they also have a size and weight constraints along with the restriction of the power source. So increasing the battery power and processing the ability makes the nodes bulky and less portable. So these are all the five major issues in designing a routing protocols. Hope you understood all the concepts. Thanks for watching.